Unchained, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap.
Yo, what's up, broskiis? Kinda coming at you with a pretty quick turnaround on this Evil Eye update. Deck profile mainly, I just had to, I don't know if we can even see that, I just picked up my, my Starlight Gorgons. That's how much I fuck with this deck, that's how much I believe in this. But I'm going into it. A couple things have changed. I kind of alluded to it in the last video. A couple things I really want to change. And just to optimize this a little bit further, super fun playing it. I'll put a link in the description to the match videos I posted. They're kind of crazy. One was against Branded Predaplant. It was before the ban list, which is kind of funny because that list only ran one brand fusion because Branded Predaplant's kind of tight. If you want to see that deck list, comment that down below. We got a Shining match against this deck. If you want to see the Shining Sark deck list, probably get that on the channel too. But yeah, I'll put those in the description. I'll probably put like a card in the video at some point where you can like click it or whatever. But I'm going into it. First up, triple Surzeal. The only shitty part about these are like, their effects only are, procced off normal summons. You can't like special summon it off the spell and like get its effect to pop off. It's normal. You get to add an Evil Eye card from your deck to your hand. It's kind of crazy. It was when it's equipped to Selene, it's basically like Dryden. It's just a quick effect pop special summon card. Baltrees, still iffy on this. Do I want to? But the extension that you get out of it is just like kind of nuts. So I'm still 3. What if Medusa? She's like not that great, but sometimes she is like just format dependent. Like the normal summon, you get to like recur one back from your grave, just add it back to your hand. When she's equipped to Selene, which is I don't want to like say it's necessarily like easy to, because I only play one Selene now. But when she's equipped to Selene, she's a DD Crow essentially. Yeah, you can just banish one card in your, so quick effect, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. So just monster banish, but it comes up for sure. Basilisk, I love seeing Basilisk in my opening hand because if you control an Evil Eye monster, you can just special summon him. And then he dumps, usually I'm dumping Unleashed. I'm dumping the Unleashed, or I'm dumping Gorgon, so I can search literally any spell on the archetype. And then one Catoblepas, because he can special summon himself back from the grave. So he's a great like discard. And then you can target one of your Evil Eye spell traps that can't be destroyed until the end of the next turn, which is kind of wicked. Obviously doesn't play around Cyclone, but is what it is. This is all the Evil Eye monsters right here, and I'll run through the spells. So triple domain, this searches your Surzeal. When it's popped, you get to add back an Evil Eye monster from your graveyard to your hand, which is super nice, and it kind of like helps you out with the damage threshold because obviously you're burning yourself. And then once per turn during the damage calc, if your Evil Eye monster is attacked while Evil Eye of Selene is in your spell trap card zone, you can make the battle damage you take from this battle also inflicted to your opponent. So it really helps out. Really helps out. And one terraforming, because essentially like domain's like a 1-card starter, 1-card combo. Surzeal's a 1-card combo in a way, because Evil Eye gets you Surzeal. And so on and so on. Evil Eye is Unleashed. This card's like broken, obviously. Said in the last profile. It's just a Foolish for 2. That's the cost, and then you get to add equip, and then you can when you link someone on your opponent's turn, you can banish it, re-equip Selene to a monster. It just does everything. It's kind of crazy. 2 Evil Eye Remergence. I bumped it up from 1 to 2 because you actually kind of want to see this in your hand. You don't necessarily want to have to search it. The more extenders you're able to see in your hand, the crazier your board can get. So if you don't necessarily have to search this, like off your Gorgon, you could easily search like the Retribution, which is the Omni Negate, which is kind of crazy, well, not the Omni Negate, but Spell Trap Negate that can't be negated. 2 Gorgiano. So I cut this, I bumped this up to 2. I really wish there was space to run 3, but I run a good bit of head traps. This card, it's just insane. So you can, so most of the time you're dumping this off Unleash, you're dumping this and Baltrees, because when this is in your grave, you can banish it, discard Evil Eye card, and search any spell in the archetype. It's just kind of insane. So if you normal, like if you open Selene in your hand, like it's just kind of, I don't know, there's so many ways to play. Like you can go Sergio, search Unleashed, Unleashed, dump Gorgon, Basil Trees, add Selene, Gorgon, pitch Selene, search any spell that you didn't already open up, and then Selene, pay 1,000, set it to your field. So Selene, like, I mean, you don't lose any, like, it's just pluses, it's crazy. And then 1 Selene, only 1, because, you know, by the time you full combo, they're not breaking your board. It's kind of nuts. 1 Evil Eye Awakening. Best case scenario is E-Telly. Worst case scenario, it's you know, Monster Reborn, or lets you special them from your hand. 1 Evil Eye Defeat. I really thought about cutting this card, like siding it, because it is a double compulse if Selene is on the field. If it's not, it's just regular compulse. So it's actually really good. But you know, that's what it is. 1 Retribution. When Selene's on the field, it can't be negated. This is your spell trap negate. The artwork's like just intense. It's kind of crazy. But that's it for all the Evil Eye cards. Obviously, that's a lot of engine cards. I mean, you're bound to see, but a lot of them are just like single card starters. Like between your, well, not a lot of them, but Sergio, Domain, Unleashed, it'll just get you there. It'll literally get you there. So even though the engine's quite big, there's a lot of like combinations of cards that just makes this deck's like kind of like gas, you know. Next up, we run the Unchained package. Shavara, Aruha, and Escape, because Escape, you know, you blow up your link, Yama brings back the link, and then you know, bring out, it's just kind of crazy. It just pops off. Shavara is really nice too. I was running like the blue one. I think I said in the last profile. But you know, I ended up cutting it. Just because it clogs up your hand and you like specifically need to go into Muckracker to like discard it and stuff like that. And there were situations where if you open up Selene combo and these 2 cards in your hand, then you can make like Wave King, but I mean, that's hoping to like have 2 1-0s in your hand. So that's it for the Evil Eyes. I mean, that's it for the Unchained. Next up is pretty much all a non-engine, triple nib, 1 mag, 2 Druid Worm. Because these are just going kind of ham right now. These are just, you kind of can't go wrong. Triple Ash, triple Imperm, and 1 Prosp. You don't gotta see Prosp, but it helps you, you know, Prosp, but plus your engine like helps you like dig for another non-engine card. So even though we run a lot of engine, you can see like we have a lot of space still. So like 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Like 13 non-engine cards. Not bad. You're bound to see 1. Next up, we're going through the extra deck super fast. But not much has changed other than the rarity upgrade, obviously. 2 Gorgon. She's a monster negate with Selene. You'll never really summon anything to the arrow she points to, so you don't have to worry about it blinking your own monster's effect most of the time. And your opponent, if you catch them sleeping, they'll do it, and then it'll just negate their card effects. So it's kind of hilarious. 1 Serziel, Ruler of Evil Eye. He's a big swinger. If you use something with 2600 or more, which is pretty easy to do, he can attack twice, and he's a pop. Yeah, kind of cool. And then also like during the next tempo phase, once if you use the pop effect, it negates the effects of 1 effect monster you this card currently points to. So you never really want to summon it in the extra. Like, if you summon it like right here, I'll never point to anything. 1 Muckracker. Helps you extend Unchained Soul of Rage, Unchained Yama, SP. Usually you're going into this off your soul of Rage. You'll just go into SP most of the time. Phoenix, Unicorn. Unicorn is like not like the craziest right now. You can swap this out for sure. 2 Zeus, 1 Typhon, 1 Triple D. This card's like kind of nuts. Triple D, Stone King Dares to go into it, and then number 75 Bamboozling Gossip Shadow to protect you from Nib. So that's pretty much it for this. Like I said, I'll be living it. I think I recently posted a poll that asked, and I think a lot of you voted on this deck. I played Tenpai for the Worlds event, so I just mainly because I wasn't sure what was going to be in the room, and then 2, not that I didn't believe in this deck's ability, but 2, I didn't really know it was going to be that event, and I wasn't sure if this was a like a TCG exclusive, and I didn't really look it up, so I just like took Tenpai. I was like, fuck it, like I know I can top with Tenpai. It's like not that hard. But yeah, but the vlog with this deck is coming. Whether I go X4 or XO, it's gonna be posted, and we'll just see how it goes, broskies. But comment in the comments if you want to see that. Like the video if you like the video. Share the video. This deck is not that expensive. It's super fun to play. We'll see you next time, broskies.